Rainbow Six Siege gets a humongous amount of bug fixes, as well as Blood Orchid has been delayed for about a week. The PS Plus and Games with Gold games for September, as well as what to buy. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin and welcome to your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, hit me with them 3 things real quick. First one, breach and clear on that like button. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. First up, we got the tactical shooter Rainbow Six Siege, and it's been a long time since we've seen new content in Rainbow Six Siege. I play it periodically, not as much as I used to, but it has been a long time. Up until recently, they've been doing Operation Health, which is their way of fixing everything that's wrong with the game that people have complained about for so many years. They're not quite fully there, but they have made many strides in the right direction. They have over 1,300 bug fixes, everything from small little things to tweaks, and some of it people are going to be happy about, some of it's not. That's just the nature of fixing things and balancing games such as Rainbow Six Siege. But for the most part, the big changes will be that they're getting rid of the Bandit and Jaeger ACOGs. Basically, if you're any character with a speed greater than Snail, you are losing your ACOG. They're only giving them to certain characters that are slow. That's pretty much how that's gonna go. They have also across the board made damage drop off for each individual class the same. So assault rifles have the same damage drop off for distance. SMGs, same damage drop off for, it doesn't matter which character you're on, they all have the same damage drop off. That's in order to ensure that the balance across the board is the same and you don't get one character who just has a ridiculously OP gun even though it's the same type of gun. So these changes will be good in some aspects and bad in others, but it'll force people to at least play the game a more, I guess, cohesive way, because fundamentally Rainbow Six Siege is a team game and it requires a lot of coordination. Yes, there'll be people who are going to get, you know, some aces every so often and be able to take the 1v5s and all that. That's fine, but the game fundamentally is about coordination and ensuring that each individual angle is covered and slowly moving it. Along with this revelation of the 1,300 bug fixes, they pushed the release of Operation Blood Orchid back from August 29th to September 5th. And that's just so they can test out all the new things that's happening with the new operators. I'm assuming like you can go and download the patch right now on the PC test servers for the new operators, so you can play the new operators, see how they work in the new environments. Also, you can play the new map theme park and see if there's, you know, any problems holistically, so they can try to, you know, scoot them in under the radar. But it'll release now September 5th worldwide and on all platforms, which it'll be fine. Like it's a week. I know at this point in time, after waiting so long for so much content that hasn't been there, it's a little disconcerting, but a week it'll be okay. Also, they released 3 new operators, 2 defenders and 1 attacker, 2 from Hong Kong and 1 from Poland. They also said that the Poland expansion that was supposed to happen that now has moved Ella into this expansion, the operator from that one, they're gonna release him a little later. They haven't said when, they haven't said what his abilities are or anything. I think they're just going to rebalance him, because my assumption is that whatever his ability is made him a little OP and they just didn't know how to fix it in time to put it out for Operation Blood Orchid. But they said they're going to release him at a later date. It shouldn't be too much longer, but I'll keep you informed as I get more information. I'll let you know. Next up, we got the games with gold and PS Plus games for September. As far as the games with gold go, the games with gold for September 1st through the 30th, you'll get Forza 5. September 16th to October 15th, you'll get Oxenfree. And for the 360 backward compatible games, also playable on Xbox One, from September 1st to September 15th, you'll get Hydro Thunder. And from September 16th to the 30th, you'll get Battlefield 3. I'm almost positive those servers are dead. I'm like, maybe you might be able to go find some games. I'm assuming this is supposed to revive them, but really? Battlefield 3? Like, these games are like Forza 5 and Oxenfree are both great games. Forza 5 though, like Forza 7 comes out in a month and a half. You know, whatever. These aren't enticing me to big up Games of Gold. Y'all been slacking lately. As far as PS Plus goes, for the entire month of September, starting September 5th, for PS4, you get Strike Vector EX and Infamous Second Son. Infamous Second Son, it's a pretty decent game. Gets a little repetitive, and I'm not fond of the ending, but it's a pretty decent game. For PS3, you get Hustle Kings, Monster Jam Battlegrounds, and for Vita, you get Hue and Skyforce Anniversary. Hue and Skyforce Anniversary are crossplay on PS4, but they're Vita games, so yeah, there's that. This month for PS Plus is also meh. So Games of Gold and PS Plus this month are mediocre. I'm not a fan, but if you don't have any of these games and you have PS Plus or Games of Gold or Xbox Live Gold, then by all means download them, play them. Free quote unquote games are still free games. And welcome to our weekly What to Buy section. And this is where I go over the internet deals from throughout the internet for cheap games and the deals across certain brands from GOG to Humble Bundle to PlayStation to Xbox, all across, just so you know what's out there for you to spend your money on. First up, I'll go with the Xbox. And Xbox Live deals with gold are as follows. They got Bulletstorm on sale for 50% off, roughly $20. Evolve is on sale, but they gave out Evolve for free before. Also, I don't think anybody's playing Evolve on Xbox or any other platform. I could be wrong. I haven't seen those servers popping anytime. Even when they gave it out for free, it came up and died real quick. Forza Horizon 2, the VIP pack is 80% off. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD 50% off. Forza Motorsport 6, and considering Forza Motorsport 5 is being given away next month, if you want to buy Forza 6, I guess Forza 7 comes out in a month, so I guess it's one of those things to get you in right at the end. Various mods or update packs for Goat Simulator on sale. Mafia 3, very good game, 35% off. And I like Mafia 3. It just falls into this problem where all the missions are the same and you have to do them in order to complete, like you have to do side missions in order to complete the story. That was the problem I had with Mafia. If they had just left them as side missions, I think it would have been much better. The pacing of the game would have been much better, but it made it seem like a monotonous drone. And Rainbow Six Siege is on sale, as well as Ride 2. Rainbow Six Siege is on sale because Operation Blood Orchid comes out next week, so they want to get you in the door ahead of that coming out. As far as 360 games, Mafia 2, Contrast, Bound by Flame, Final Fantasy, both Lightning Returns and 13-2 are also on sale. And that's pretty much all you got for the Xbox. I'll leave a link in the description for all of these games so you can go and purchase them at your leisure. As far as PlayStation goes, Rainbow Six Siege is on sale again because they're trying to get you in the door, as well as Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal. They're both on sale. NBA Live 18 is still on sale everywhere. So if you're trying to get that early, it comes out in 2 weeks. If you're trying to get that early, you can still get it for $40 instead of $60. Darksiders is on sale, which has been on sale before. It's now 50% off today, as well as various upgrades for Skyforge and a lot of the free-to-play games. They also have the Far Cry Classic for PS3 if you're interested in that. It's pretty much all that PlayStation is offering. As far as the Humble Bundle, this month, the new Humble Bundle is the Jumbo Bundle, number 9, and you pay $1 or more, you get the Flame in the Flood, Infested Planet, Human Fall Flat. You pay more than the average, which right now is $4.93. You get Verdun, Western Front, Samaros 3, and Warhammer End Times. And they'll add more games in 5 days. They add games over time to the mid-tier. You never know what it is, but if you get it early, then you can lock in that price early. If you pay $10 or more, you get American Truck Simulator. I'm not a big fan of this pack, but you know, Humble Bundle, this is a good way to build up your PC library if you have, or you're now getting into PC gaming. They also have the Spooky Horror Bundle that's still out, and it's going to be available for another 5 days or so. Pay what you want. This is any amount, you pay what you want. You get Dead Age, Dread Out Keepers of the Dark expansion, and Lakeview Cabin Collection. If you pay more than the averages right now, it's $7.62. You get Layers of Fear Masterpiece Edition, Alien Isolation, and Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. That's not bad. And pay $10, you get Dead by Daylight. As far as the Humble Monthly, right now it's still Killing Floor 2 if you do the early access, so you can get Killing Floor 2 right now. It's up for another day or so, and then right when the month flips over, they'll go to next month's Humble Monthly, but you don't know what the games are for September. So if you're trying to do it today so you can get it done, and you'll get the games for September the first Friday. So next week, at the end of the week, we'll get the games for September's Humble Monthly. Like I said, it's always a great deal. $10, you usually get about, you know, a few $100s worth of games for $10. You can't go wrong with that. As far as GOG, right now they're on a Deus Ex Thief type sale, and it's just the older games, Thief 1, 2, and 3, the original Deus Ex Game of the Year edition. So it's a lot of games from early 2000, 2001, and these are still great games, but that's the GOG sale. As far as Steam, they're selling The Witcher 3 and XCOM 2. Witcher 3 right now, you can get the base game for $23.99, and you get Blood and Wine for $10, and Hearts of Stone for $5. Or you can get the Game of the Year edition, which has all of those included, for $24.99. So that's pretty obvious which one you should go for. As well as XCOM 2 being on sale for $23.99, and with the new expansion that just came out, it's a very good deal. XCOM 2 is a much improved game over XCOM 1, and it actually provides a challenge. Like, you have to really think of your end game, because you can't go into XCOM 2 playing it like XCOM 1 where you just sit back and let your snipers do all the work. You have to actually think, because trust me when I tell you, when you get to that end game and you don't have the people you normally rely on because they're injured, you have to think about that. So make sure as you go through the game, you pull your rookies up with you, because that'll be what you need to get through that end game. Trust me when I tell you this. Just a quick little, you know, from me to you point of contention just to help you out. That's all the news I got for today. Those are all the deals that are across the internet. Y'all let me know what y'all think, what y'all gonna spend your money on in the comment section below, or hit your boy up on Twitter at DaRealMastalin. Swing by the stream, play some games. Me, rest of my boys, the Broadbent Bullies, we in there, we just play games. We get it in, you know, with all the people that be in the chat with us. You hop in the party with us, just talk it up. We chat, we talk crazy. So if you hop in the party, just make sure you are thick skinned, because we come for everybody, and everybody is free to come for us. So we appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. As always, this been your boy Mastalin, always giving you the real. I love y'all like some play cousins. I'll holla at y'all tomorrow, and I'm out.